Greetings, everybody. Happy 2017. Happy New Year. Wanted to talk about Yelp in my first video and where their phone calls come from. So, from time to time, we'll have conversations with clients about them getting phone calls off of Yelp. The vast majority of phone calls off of Yelp do not come from the advertising, they come from the organic free section. So, most of Yelp's traffic comes in two different ways. Yelp will get a majority of their traffic from the search engines. Sometimes people go to Yelp directly, sometimes they'll go to the Yelp app. Vast majority of traffic still comes from the search engine. So the majority of phone calls, if you're a business, if you're getting a phone call from somebody, ask them, oh, hey, where'd you call me from? And they say, oh, I found you off of Yelp. There's a very good chance what happened was they went to Google, they typed in a particular keyword, and your Yelp listing happened to pop up. They clicked there, and they saw that you had good reviews, and then they called you. That's where most of the traffic comes from. Yelp also will get a lot of traffic where people have a particular business in mind. They hear that some company does a good job. They go directly to Yelp, they type the company name in, just to see what the reviews are. That's where Yelp gets the majority of their traffic. So when you're doing advertising with Yelp, in my opinion, I don't feel that Yelp's advertising is that effective. I think that my opinion is probably as unbiased as it gets because I'm not a Google employee, I'm not a Facebook employee, I'm not an employee of any company. My job is to help people make more money. Regardless of what, I'm just looking for the best platform that's out there. So the reason why I don't think Yelp's advertising is that effective is because the vast majority of ads that are served, ads served is basically industry talk for the percentage of the ad displayed. So most of Yelp's ads, in terms of how they get displayed, are your ad is going to be on your competitor's profile page. So if you have auto repair business and your company is called ABC Auto Repair, and what happens is if you pay Yelp for advertising, your banner ad, your Yelp advertisement might pop up if somebody's looking for like Joe's Auto Repair. Somebody goes to Yelp, they type in Joe's Auto Repair, they want to check out the reviews for Joe's Auto Repair, and then lo and behold, your ABC Auto Repair ad pops up on the page. The quality of that's not going to be that great because the person is already a warm lead for Joe's Auto Repair. They've heard Joe's does a good job. They've heard a lot of good things. They might click on your ABC Auto Repair ad out of curiosity just to check you out, but chances are they're still going to go with Joe's Auto Repair. So even if they do call you, the odds of you getting that customer is still not going to be that great. There's going to be times where your Yelp ad will sometimes appear when somebody goes to Google, they type in like auto repair Los Angeles, and they click on a link off of Google that takes you to the Yelp website where it's got a directory of different businesses, and the fact that you're doing advertising, you might pop up towards the top of the list, but that doesn't happen as often. The majority of Yelp's traffic will be people typing in a keyword to Google, a business's listing will pop up on the front page, people will go to that, and then the other way is people will look up a particular business on Yelp. So the advertising that you get on Yelp, you're not getting a lot of value for it. I say to a lot of businesses, I'll talk to a business owner and they'll say, hey Chris, I'm getting all these calls off of Yelp, Yelp is working great, and it's good, but the thing that I recommend to them is that all the phone calls and customers they're currently getting, odds are that if you stop paying them advertising, more than likely, I would say I'm about 90 to 95% sure that you're still going to get the same amount of phone calls that come in. Those phone calls come from that Yelp listing popping up on the first page of Google, and despite what the sales rep might tell you, you paying Yelp is not going to get your listing to pop up in Google. Yelp has absolutely no control over where a business's listing pops up into the search engine. So just an FYI out there, we have a lot of clients that work with Yelp to get customers off of Yelp. Just trying to help people save money in case you're paying Yelp a lot of money thinking that that's where the phone calls come from. I dare you to not pay them advertising for a month and see how many phone calls come in. I'm pretty sure that you would still get the same amount.